Welcome back on my Rockstars to another episode here on Minecraft PokeFind Podcast. So we've got comments to read for you guys as always, so let's go ahead and dive right into it. So to start ourselves off on I survived 100 days in Minecraft Pixelmon no mods was our boy Omnipotence. He said the battle animations are cool, but those models are disgusting. Lol, jokes. And that was when we did the 100 days on Poke Royale. So very interesting, because Poke Royale was another non-modded Pixelmon server like PokeFind that we did 100 days on, but the models weren't as good as PokeFind's, but they had actual movement and better battle animation, so it was kind of like a trade-off. Moving on from there, we have Gilgo Gaming. He said, great work on the video, keeping you up, keep it up, and dropping your like. Thank you so much, my dude. And that was on my subscribe to kill my Pokemon live stream, which has actually been doing absolutely really good for us. We're up to 564. We are so close to hitting that 600, then the 750, and then the 1K mark, guys. We're pushing through it, so thank you for all the support, and let's keep it up. Moving on from there, we have our boy BoysNet on a community post. I asked, what is Minecraft missing? He put more difficulty. That's really interesting, but I guess once you play a game so many times, and it's supposed to be like a never-ending creative game, you would like more difficulty to it, especially Minecraft, because once you know how to deal with the mobs, they're dealt with, and they don't really change unless you're adding mods. Moving on from there, we have the green monotype Pixelmon gym challenge with Pokemon fan commented, cool video. This was actually a really interesting video that I thought was going to do better than it did. It did have good views, a good click-through rate, but you guys weren't very interested in sticking through the video. Now, I know there are some things for this that cause the audio retention time to actually be down. Obviously, it's a shorter video than I usually do, so that automatically makes it lower, so the percentage about that is not going to be as good. But overall, it still seemed like that people were interested in trying to watch it, but there was something that I did in the video itself that threw the video off. Maybe it's because I already had half the team set up, maybe it was the music, maybe I made too many quick jumps and cuts when I was trying to make it more quick and average pace, you know, trying to switch some things up. But I think you guys want to see more like that, so let me know down in the comments below. I'm going to take it off the Poke Royale server to start with, and then I'm going to try some other things, but I got to find the right server with gyms that I can actually do outside of just PokeFind, because PokeFind is a completely different series. Next we have Electric Glaceon. She's actually got 3 different comments for us on 3 different posts. The very first comment was, what's your favorite Minecraft content? And she commented, I'm still kind of new to your content, but based off what I've seen so far, vanilla, which was kind of interesting for me to see, because considering we haven't done a vanilla Minecraft content since Minecraft Achievement Hunt. Actually, everything else we've done since then has been modded or Pixelmon, or we've had a Pokemon thing going. So it's really interesting to see that, considering we've only done one vanilla series. So thank you, I appreciate that, but it just feels very weird to me. From there, she also commented on the I survived 100 days in Pokemon Fire Red and Randomized Nuzlocke. Now, this, guys, was a fun video to create. It's an entire Nuzlocke in one. I shortened it down to the best that I could be so you could still get the full environment of everything. If you haven't checked it already, make sure you go do. The ending was absolutely insane. But she said only 6 deaths is really good in my opinion. Good job. Actually, to spoil that for a little bit, I had 11 deaths. I messed up the editing around the Elite Four area, but we had 11 deaths, and that's what it was, and that's what we ended with. I think it got fixed right at the last second, but there wasn't much that I could do about the entire video overall. And her final comment was, congrats on YouTube rank. Also, I think you can get Trapinch in the Safari Zone. That was on the episode 6 new team members of PokeFind Season 3. I told him maybe I would keep an eye out, though, with a little winky face. Some things are coming. Congrats on YouTube rank, said by BoysNet on the same video as well. So thank you guys all so much for the support in the comments. I really, really appreciate it. Keep it up. It motivates me. It's fantastic. I love just reading what you guys have to say about each and every single video that we make. BoysNet, he said sword would give better damage per second than axes, so technically swords are better. Axes can only be good if there are shields for 1.9 plus. 1.8.9 swords are best regardless, and that was on the best weapon for Minecraft opinion. I was really curious. A lot of people said swords, a lot of people said axes. I thought there were going to be a lot more trolls for lava buckets, but apparently what do I know that I'm talking about? Moving on from there, we have Wizard223. He said, loving this series, keep it up. And that was Rival Battles episode 5 of PokeFind Season 3. Seriously, guys, if you haven't checked out the PokeFind series, make sure you go do that. We're getting into a lot of the juicy stuff, the good parts now. Quests, more gyms, higher level Pokemon, more rare Pokemon to be caught. There's so much more to come. Moving on from there, we had a community post that asked, have you ever watched a Pokemon anime? And if so, please comment how far you got. We had one comment from Kevin Revere. He said he's watched every single episode. That's absolutely cool, dude. Way to keep the passion, because a lot of people who watch the original anime from Pokemon usually drop it off, I think, by Johto or Sinnoh. And Sinnoh is obviously one of the best arcs overall, agreed by almost anybody. It's still weird to see people who watched the beginning of it but didn't continue it the way through. I'm the same way. I've watched every single episode. Just finished part 3 on Netflix itself, and I just wish there were more, because it's not the same as the old stuff. It never will be, but it definitely still had a bit of my interest at the moment. Moving on from there, we have Gilko Gaming. He said, great work on the video, keep it up, dropping you a like. And I was on Battling Bugsy, the randomized hard gold blind, and I was like, episode 4, thank you for the support, my dude. You've been around for a bit now, and I really, really appreciate it. We're pushing the goals, we're getting farther, we're making the content last, and you guys just seem to be really, really enjoying it. And to wrap up today's video with another comment, which will be Braden Renuart. He said, I watched it 2 times, and that was on the same community post that we already asked about, have you ever watched a Pokemon anime? And that was basically, that's our last comment for today. So what do we have from here, since it's, you know, we're only basically 7 minutes into my timestamp for this recording, at least, is we want to talk about CarsonVods. Now, if you guys haven't missed the last couple of the Pokemon podcasts, a PokeFind podcast, you guys will know that we've been talking about the other channels that I've been wanting to launch and whatnot, and how there's gonna be a lot, but eventually it's going to take some time to actually get things going. Now, I want to get CarsonVods up as soon as possible, just so everything's cleaner and easier to be able to locate, because sometimes live streams can be really hard to find. So if I'm just posting live streams to a different channel as videos after unlisting them on this channel, will be completely good. You guys can always have another place where live streams will have their own playlists, they have their own sections, and they can be much easier found, because sometimes finding playlists specifically or live streams can be extremely hard in YouTube itself, and it doesn't sound like a fun time ever going through it, and that's what we're working on at the moment. Now, each live stream from here on out that I'm going to be recording, and it will be on this channel as a video, but once we get that channel completely set up and I have videos and everything upload on there, anything that I have recorded will be unlisted. So currently that only includes the Pokemon Diamond Nuzlocke series live that we're doing, where you subscribe and kill one of my Pokemon. Otherwise, it won't continue with anything else. The Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke series that we're doing live as well will also be finished on this channel, and no videos from that will be pushed over, because I do not have the recordings for those, so I cannot do that. So it's gonna be a little weird at first, but overall I think it's gonna be extremely helpful for making sure you guys can still find the live content at a different section without clouding the channel too much. So what YouTube will do is actually push this channel separately from that channel, so a lot of people won't find the live streams directly from this channel a lot, which can be really good, but it also can be really, really bad, because what I don't like about it is the fact sometimes they'll push live streams that have already happened more than will in your regular videos, and sometimes that can cause friction with it. So I'm thinking having a VODs channel separate would be really, really good for that, and then we'll have everything else like we talked about before. But that's all we have for you guys today. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you guys did, and I'll see you all later, Rockstars. Peace.